All right, here we go. We're live. Another live stream. This lighting is making me look like an old man, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Maybe good, maybe bad. Some people are into older men. Most people are not. So, anyways, yeah, not sure how I feel about that. But yeah, it's a Sunday afternoon, evening, depending on where you're at. And we just got the live stream started. So we'll see what all we get into today. Hang out for about an hour roughly, and we'll see what's going on. So good to see a few of you showing up already. Heston, how are you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, Heston. The lighting's a little weird in here, but I was trying my best. I got the back windows open and the front windows open and all that, but whatever. I've had worse lighting, so I'll stop talking about that. What's going on, Heston? Ryan Sims, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Eric, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Heston was first. Lady Boomer says, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you too, Lady Boomer. Good to see you. Where is Josh? Well, I'll just tell you. I'm in our Seattle terminal right now. Yeah, I'm just what I'm learning. What I'm learning is that our terminals are kind of a pain in the ass to park in. But I am at our Seattle terminal right now. I am 4 miles. Let me look. Yeah, 4 miles away. I actually have a schedule on this load. God damn it, guys. It's a 1 a.m. delivery, so I've been here for a while. I took me a little nap and then got up to do this. I don't often have delivery times here, but it's kind of the load they had, so I took it, and we got to get up at like midnight to go do that. What's going on, Cody? Cool. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Ryan's in Arizona. Nice, Ryan. That's probably a lot warmer. I mean, it's not horrible up here. It's in the 50s, but it's been rainy for the last 2 days that I've been in this area. Just rain everywhere. Glad to catch you live. It's been a while. Thanks, Eric. I was like, oh, do I really want to go live? I'm not really sure. And then I remembered I promised, I'll I don't know how much you guys care, but I'll go live every Sunday. Now I have the freedom to do that since I'm not always on crazy schedules. And I'm glad you're here too, is what I meant to say. What's going on, Sam? How are you? Isaiah, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Gene says, finally catching a live from the Swift owner-operator. That's right. Pillow's right here. You can't read it because the lighting's got it all screwed up, but it says Swift owner-operator. So, yeah, absolutely. The brightness makes you look like an angel. Oh, how sweet. Thank you. How sweet of you to say that. Thanks. Appreciate you. When are you going to change the name to this guy is an owner-operator? Never. I think the first time I was an owner-operator was, it's got to be at least 3 years ago now. But that doesn't flow as well as this guy trucks now, does it? So, no, I'm never going to take that suggestion ever. Imelda, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Always good to see you, Imelda. I'm going to, with my trainer, there you go, in Illinois. There you go, Isaiah. I know you've been waiting, so awesome. That's good to hear, man. If you happen to see me out there at a terminal or out on the road, feel free to come say hello. Unless it's in the morning, Isaiah, unless it's in the morning and I'm walking very quickly across the truck stop parking lot, don't stop me because I'm headed in to take a dump. And you don't want to stop me because we're going to have a real problem on our hands, both of us. So that's the only time you don't want to stop me. Time to swap big hot loads. That's right, Spencer. We need to do something sexy around here. And that sounds like it. What's going on, Brian? Good to see you. Hey, Claude, how are you? Good to see you, too. There's my man. I got CDL school starting tomorrow. I'll be out there with you soon. By the way, you're my favorite YouTuber. Well, thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. I try to keep it interesting. I think I've got some pretty good ideas for some videos for you guys next week. And we'll see what we come up with. But I appreciate that, Sam. I try to have fun with it. Before they moved all the trailers, the Greer terminal was the worst. That's what I'm finding, Hentai Blade, is just trailers everywhere. Now, I heard, I actually watch and listen to the Swift videos and live streams. I heard them say they are planning to get rid of a lot of trailers, sell a lot of trailers. And they fucking need to because you just can't park. Denver, I wasn't able to park. I mean, I parked there, but not in a parking spot. I feel like I went to another terminal where I had an issue also. It wasn't Salt Lake, though. Portland. Portland, I had to make up a spot, and I'm here in Seattle now, and I made up a spot. So they definitely need to get rid of some trailers or do something because the terminals, Greer was the one I started in, and Greer had some parking spots, but the other 3 terminals I've been to so far, there's fucking trailers everywhere. There's trailers everywhere. Hell yeah, Seattle. It's not bad. I mean, it's Seattle, you know. The one thing I do like, a thing I really enjoy about Swift is there are terminals everywhere. So, like, Seattle's one of the worst places to park, in my opinion. Like, anywhere near the city, you'll either have paid parking or you won't have parking at all. And I wanted to get in here because I do have that 1 a.m. appointment. I wanted to get in here because I could have stopped an hour before at that. I came up by 5. I stopped at that Space Age truck stop. I don't know if it's an hour away. Maybe it's more like 90 miles away. But they got some vapes in there, some portable vapes, not quite this one. But they got some good food in there. If I didn't have an early appointment, I probably would have just called it a day there. But I had to get in town to avoid getting up too fucking early. What's up, Dan360? Good to see you. Good to see you. Grateful Trucker in the house. Good to see you too. Hope all is well at Swift. Mr. Football 2000. So far, so good. They had put an order, or not an order, a load on me, but then they took it off. So we'll see what tomorrow brings, I guess. I'm actually hoping they get me a better load than the one they put on me. But they took it off anyways. And the load board's still pretty slow. But so far, so good. It's not been bad at all. At all. Never fear. Yes, everybody. That old son of a bitch Tom is here. The old son of a bitch Tom is here. Good to see you, Tom. Thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate you. Washington, they're going to send you the apple orchards for your next load. Well, I don't run reefer anymore. So I might be able to avoid the apple orchards and another ass kicking. Another one. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I can stay out of that place is nuts, guys. It's crazy. You get your ass kicked. Hello, live from America. Well, good to see you, BOC. Thanks for stopping by. So, typical Seattle always seems to be rainy. Yeah, it's been rainy for 2 days. And I'll tell you guys something. My truck has a really stupid feature. A really fucking stupid feature that I need to ask them to remove. It's a safety feature, guys. I'm not allowed to use the cruise control when my wipers are on. You turn on the wipers and it says cruise control disabled. You can use cruise on like a light rain or fuck even a heavy rain. It doesn't matter. And I'm an owner operator, right? So I'm going to ask someone to remove that shit. But for the last 2 days, I've had to hold the damn pedal. I'm going to tell my grandkids about that. I'm going to tell the next generation of truckers that they're not real truckers because for 2 days I had to hold the fucking pedal down. And I'm not fucking happy about it, you know? So, yeah, that's there you go, Tom. That's my Vietnam, Tom. I had to hold down the fucking pedal for 2 goddamn days. Can you say the same, Tom? I don't know that you can, so I'm not real happy. I'm not real happy over here. How has the Swift owner operator been? I've been looking into their owner op since I started with Swift 7 months ago. I wouldn't say it's all bad. I mean, you're not going to get rich doing it, and the freight market is still very soft. So if you're a company driver and you don't have any experience on this side of it, in my personal opinion, I would probably wait till the market gets better because there's a learning curve still. There's a learning curve. So I would probably wait unless, you know, you got a lot of money saved, and wait till the freight market improves, in my opinion. Needed a drink. The dude is here. I just set this right here. The dude is here, just parked on the street in LA. Happy Cinco de Drinko. All right, that's one way to put it. Yeah, I've parked on the street in LA too. It was years ago, but I feel like it was like in Compton. I'm not saying that to be like a gangster. Like I was parked in Compton, but I'm pretty sure that's where I parked for the night. But LA's actually got some really nice places for just parking on the street and nobody's going to bother you. LA's not the worst place in the world. Well, parking on the street is a lot of times your only option in LA. So I think you did okay as long as you found a spot. And Tom wants to know how all of you son of a bitches are. That's what he wants to wants to know. So, how are all you son of a bitches? I didn't even ask that. Tom likes you more than I do. How about that? Prairie dogging, exactly. Hello, I like your giggle. Well, thank you. God damn it, I do have a cute giggle. I do. It's fucking adorable. So I agree with you. I'm glad somebody finally noticed. If I'm being honest with you, I'm glad somebody finally fucking noticed my cute giggle. God damn, it's about time. I've been wondering how long that was going to take. That's it, Josh. Teach them, baby. Absolutely. You got it, Tom. I'm going to do that. Does Swift have AI driver-facing cameras? No. As far as I know, the dude, I may be wrong on this, but as far as I know, Swift doesn't use inward-facing cameras at all. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I heard. Now, mine has just an outward-facing camera on it, and I like them. I don't think they're a bad idea at all, because, as you guys know, we get cut off a lot and brake checked and shit like that. I don't mind having a camera looking out that windshield, not even a little bit. You need to start doing cartoons again. Just whatever happened to the most energetic man on YouTube, Mr. Jim C. Thank you, Jim. I mean, Gene. Jesus, sorry, I called you Jim. Sorry about that. Thank you, Gene. Those videos, when I was doing them, didn't really go over too well, but I'm glad you liked them. And I thought I saw Jim C put out a video like yesterday or today or something. He's around here. It's just what happened is you started this video and you immediately fell into a fucking coma because you were bored to death and you don't remember. But Jim's still around here. He's still around here. Steven, good to see you. All is well in Pennsylvania. Enjoy the live stream. Thank you, Steven. That's cool, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Texas driver driving in Texas. Well, that's one way to fucking die young, Christopher. That's one way to die young. Drive in Texas. Absolutely. It was nice knowing you. We'll raise money for you if you don't make it. We will. Maybe. I mean, I might forget I said that, but maybe. Hayden, what's going on? Good to see you, man. I'm just here chilling. Seattle has one spot TA in North Bend, which fills up by 2 p.m. That's all of Seattle for the most part. There is that TA out like 40 miles east. Is that 82? Out on I-82? Pretty sure that's 82. And that one's like 40 miles out there, and that motherfucker still fills up early. I don't ever even try to park there. And then in town, yeah, forget about it. That's like I said, that's one of the things I do like about Swift is the terminals everywhere. But they need to find a way to actually give us some fucking parking spots in the terminals. And I'm laughing because I just found out that Swift actually watches my videos. They might be here right now. They left a comment on one of my videos, and then I confirmed it was their channel. So any jokes towards Swift, I'm gonna laugh at the end, so they know I'm joking. Greetings from Jasper, Florida. Loves. Well, greetings to you, Music City Transport. I don't think I've ever been to no Jasper, Florida. The farthest I ever went in Florida was whatever that fucking town is on the Panhandle. I forget what it is, but there's a lot of Navy activity around there. I can't remember what the fucking the town's called. I think it's like the only one in the fucking Panhandle. But that's as far as I've ever went into Florida. Any city really? If we're talking about parking, yeah, for the most part. I mean, I'm trying to think. The reason I'm kind of saying yeah is because I'm trying to think if there's cities where the parking still isn't bad. No matter what time of day, but I think any major city, you're just going to have trouble parking, and that's just kind of the way it is. I don't disagree with that point at all. Yeah. Cents per mile. Any tips for dealing with creator burnout? Not really, if I'm being honest with you. Sometimes I get it too, and I'm just too tired, or I don't really have any ideas or anything like that, and I just skip the video and hope I'm ready for the next one. I'd rather skip the video than like put out a pile of shit that I don't want to do, you know. So it happens, man. Man or woman, I don't really know. But I don't have any tips. I don't think there's any solution to it. It's just to kind of work through it or don't, you know. And he said, yeah, okay, I got you, Claude. Yeah, you're right. Some worse than others, though, because you get out like, Kansas City. Claude, I can tell you where to park in Kansas City almost any time. I mean, later in the day, and that's the Ameristar Casino. Kansas City. They got truck parking, and you can get in there a little bit later in the day. So as you start to get out, middle of the country, there's solutions, more solutions than West Coast and East Coast. But yeah, you just kind of got to find those places, I guess. But for the most part, you're right. I don't disagree. Robert says, greetings from Oklahoma. Greetings, Robert. How are you doing? I got 2 dogs and a cat with diarrhea. God help me. Jesus Christ. In the truck? I hope not. Tom says you want a gummy, Josh. You got to wait till I retire, Tom. And I don't know if you're going to be alive that long. You got to wait till I retire. I can't have a damn gummy because I'm a truck driver. But I appreciate the offer nonetheless. Watch out. It's a Swiftie, JK. I've been with Swift for 5 years. All the mocking comes with it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I don't mind so much. I love that people just get the fuck out of my way. Like, I mean, drivers are kind of dicks to me, but like in truck stops and shit, people, it's like I'm Moses. I'm Moses, and I just go in and I part the fucking Red Sea or whatever. Was that Moses? I'm not really good at the Bible stuff. But it's like that pulling into a truck stop. Everybody sees Swift, and they're like, fuck, I don't want to get my damn hood taken off. And they just tend to get out of your way, so that's nice. That's always nice. Tommy, greetings from Illinois. How's it going? It's going good, Tommy. Just chilling, man. Just chilling here with you guys. So it's going good. Since you have a 1 a.m. appointment, does that mean you're sleepless in Seattle? There you go, Sam. There you go. A reference to show how old we are. Good work, Sam. Good job, Sam. No, I got a nap, though. I got a nap. Swift is banned from Seven Feathers. I saw that, Ziggy. Yes, the Seven Feathers on I-5, Southern Oregon. Dude, their Swift is so banned from that truck stop that they send you a message when you pass by it. I got a message when I passed by. It said, Swift is not allowed to park there. So, yes. Yeah, which is okay because Seven Feathers is very underwhelming. Not a great casino anyways. Maybe the travel center's a little better, but the casino sucks. So who cares? Who cares? But yes, that's funny, Ziggy. I just saw that today. Is that tequila or rum you're drinking? It's just I've been addicted to these lately. It's a 0 sugar Snapple peach tea. 0 sugar Snapple peach tea. It'd be delicious with some fucking rum, I bet you. But it's just the tea. And boy, does it have a delicious peach flavor. Free advertisement for Snapple right there. Because that thing's fucking delicious. It's good. I had to get you on my TV because you're a star and a super trucker. Yes, you're right, Tommy. Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. Brian, maybe give me some specifics, but I don't want to spend all day talking about that, but we can discuss it a little bit. I mean, GP Transco versus Swift, both dry van companies. I would say that Swift has a larger freight network, definitely more terminals, and probably relies less on the spot market, even though GP Transco does have contract freight. They rely a little bit on the spot market, and that's it. That's my differences, just off the top of my head. Yeah, I've been trucking since 2021, and it's been harsh, the market. I got experience owning business, but not as an owner-operator. I hope the market picks up here soon. Yeah, absolutely, Saturn, for sure. And if you're not in a hurry to switch to the owner-operator side of Swift, wait it out. Wait it out till we see a turn in the market and things start getting better. Because, yeah, you do need the experience, right? Get that experience in an easier market. And learn as you go. This is just my advice. Maybe I'm wrong. But then when the market does go bad again, because it will, this all runs in cycles, right? When it does get bad again, hopefully you've got enough experience and enough money put away to sort of weather that storm. But coming into it right now, if you don't have any experience doing it, you might wash out real fucking quick. You might run back to the owner-operator side. I mean the company driver side. Nobody parks in LA. I've parked in LA a ton of times. I park on the street in New York City. Well, that is very brave, Chris. I've only ever been to New York City once, so I don't know if you're joking or if you're serious. Like maybe there's a lot of spots in New York City where you can just kind of park the truck on the side of the road and nobody fucks with you. I don't know. I don't know if you're being serious or not. I've only been there one time, and that was enough. That was plenty. Uh, Wes Watson thinks I'm a bitch with titties. Well, who is this Wes Watson? And why do they feel that way about you? Is that someone in the comments? Is somebody named Wes in here calling you a bitch with titties? Or is something else going on here, Fu Man Poo? I'm not sure, but I hope it gets better because bullying's not cool. Bullying's not cool, so I hope that gets better. Hey, what's up, Triceratops? Speed's brother, parking on the street, LA gets you a $65 ticket. I think it depends where, Speed's brother. I think it depends where, but $65 might be worth it if I'm being honest with you. If they're gonna $65 for paid parking, fuck, you might be okay. You might be okay to do that if I'm being honest. In LA, you might be saving money because you don't have to park somewhere else, and then you get the point. That doesn't sound like the worst deal ever, Speeds brother, if I'm being honest. I see something new. So the mic's just in the camera right now. I have had this one for a while. I tried to do, this is the Blue Yeti. I tried to do a live stream maybe a month or two ago, and my mic went to shit on me. So the next time I was home, I bought this Blue Yeti, and you're only seeing it because it's just on the camera this time. That's all. Normally I have it tucked back there because I didn't have the desk space in my old truck, but now I got this huge desk space in here, so I kind of put it right up in my face. So that's where it's at. How many miles are you averaging? It's hard to say right now, Tyrone. Like my first week was not great because it was my first week, and then my second week I did about 3,000, and then my third week I forget how many miles I did, but then I took 3 days off, and now I'm on another week. So I don't have the average right in front of me, but it would be really screwy because of how everything's kind of landed right now. I need though tomorrow to turn this into a good week. Tomorrow's Monday. I'd really like, because the owner operator pay periods end at the end of Thursday apparently, and then you get paid Monday. So if I could pull like a 1,500 to 2,000 mile load out of here tomorrow morning, I'd be very, very fucking happy with that. I've been on the load board trying to find me something. They had assigned me like a 900 mile load, but they took it off me, and I'm glad. I'm hoping they get me at least 1,500 out of here tomorrow, and then that'll get me to 3,000. That'll get me to 3,000 on the week. But I have the hours to pull 2,000 miles out of here, and that will take me all the way to Thursday, and then that'll get me that 3,500. But I don't know if they're going to do that. We'll see how it all goes. Let's see if they sent me another load. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. But the Northwest is always kind of a pain in the ass, no matter where you're at, who you work for, I mean. So we'll just see how it goes. Swift has no N-word, only out. They told me they never will. Let's hope it holds up. I had heard that too, Saturn, that they never plan to do that. Charles Spray says, how come Elite don't like you? I don't know, Charles. There's people out there that just don't like me. And I wish I had the give a fuck to sit around and worry about it anymore. I spent a lot of time, Charles, worried about all that shit. And it actually cost me a channel. Because I kind of lost my shit and deleted the channel. My mental health went to shit because I spent all this time worried about people that don't like me. Now, Charles, I like to spend time with the people here that do like me. Hang out with them because they matter more. So I got no answer to that. And a follow-up answer is I don't give a fuck. I don't care. So, my camera caught me running a stop sign and I didn't even see it. They definitely work. That happens, Hentai Blade. Every once in a while, those stop signs will sneak up on you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Aaron, is it true Loves is installing forward-facing cameras in their showers? I seriously doubt that. But yeah, I don't think so. I have no insurance, so I had to cut off my hemorrhoids with a razor blade after shots of tequila. All right, Fu Man Poo. You're having a rough time. Breaker, Mr. Wilson. How you doing? Good to see you. I always enjoyed your little Grand Theft Auto picture there. That North Bend TA is slowly becoming all reserve parking. There's more reserve than is the North Bend what I was talking about, like 40 miles east, or I don't know where North Bend is, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know if that's something else or if I don't know if we were talking about the same thing. But yeah, just parking all the way up here by Seattle is just a nightmare. It is. Josh, love everything you've overcome and everything you proceed to do. Keep it up, Bubba. I appreciate that. Thank you. We're trying. We're trying to keep rolling over here. I appreciate the support. They even have had a bear in the air. I don't know, Fu Manpu. You're having a day. What's that on the front of your cap? That's the oh fuck. That's the Swift logo, the little S. Oh god, I can't do this on camera. Everything's backwards. The little S in front of an American flag shield. So that S is the Swift logo right there. Yeah, that's what it is. So it's my Swift hat. That's what it is. No, not Tallahassee. Not Tallahassee. Now you guys are making me think about it. Maybe Tallahassee is in the panhandle, though, of Florida. I don't fucking know. I've only been to Florida one time. I'll tell you, though. I'll go look. Tallahassee is in the panhandle. And probably does have Navy activity there too. But what I meant to say was Pensacola. I had to go look it up. Pensacola is the furthest I've ever been into Florida. So basically Alabama. I was basically in Alabama. So now we know. Now we know. Yep, Pensacola. Pensacola. What's up, 2-4? Good to see you. Good to see you. Are you a Swift million miler yet? I think I'll hit it this week. I think I'll hit my 1,000,000 miles this week. Over here at Swift. You know, I've been getting with it. Yeah. Josh, want you to think you're dead, be sound asleep, and blow a couple of drives underneath you. Well, I would think there was a real fucking problem anyway, Tom, because this truck don't move when I'm sleeping. So if the tires start blowing while I'm asleep, there's a real fucking situation going on. But yeah, that would probably scare the shit out of you, though. I get it. Let's see. Nobody. You've probably answered this before, but any idea what Best is doing? Nope. Got no idea what anyone's doing. Got no fucking clue. Don't know. You remember the Lewis and Clark expedition of the Louisiana Purchase? They snail or beaver. They ate beaver. I was watching something about geography or something today. I don't remember what. I was trying to get smarter. Good news, it didn't work. But no, I don't know about that. If I become a trucker, I want drop and hook, like random loads. Like one would be a dry van full of lumber. My next load could be a tanker of fuel. Any recommendations? No. Not for drop and hook. Not drop and hook for just random stuff. No, I got no idea. Avoid that loves in Nashville at all costs. What a dump. Yeah, Nashville, I've never parked in Nashville. I always stay outside of town over there, so I don't even know if I know about that Loves, if I'm being honest with you. I probably never stopped there at all. They finally built rest stops on the 495 here in Long Island. Nice. Awesome. Oh, yeah, the dude. Yeah, this isn't normal. I'm not mad about this one, but it's not normal. 1 a.m. appointment for dry van. It's going into one of those grocery warehouses. You know how grocery warehouses are. They fucking hate truckers. So, yeah, I don't know why I have a 1 a.m. for a dry van either. If it happens sometimes, it happens, right? As long as it's not all the fucking time, I don't care. But, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it does. That casino in Ridgefield now has truck parking. I'm not sure I know where Ridgefield is either. Is Ridgefield in Washington? Did I pass to that casino today? Yeah, Ridgefield, Washington. Oh, you're talking just north of Portland. The one that they took out the truck parking? Did they put it back? It's like the Alani or something like that. I forget what that one's called. Is that the one you're talking about? Did they put their truck parking back? Because I was pretty sad when they took it out. I've only stopped there a few times, but it was a real good place to stop because you could find parking there pretty easily. I would have never thought, but I'm back in the truck. You know, Robert, it happens. It happens, Robert. So, yeah, I hear you. Still not Sophia. What's going on? Good to see you. Still not Sophia. Good to see you. You hear that? Like, I'm thinking about becoming a SoundCloud rapper after I just did that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Luke says, I give you props for being an owner-operator. Being a company person is bad enough with being away from home and all that. Couldn't imagine having to pay for the truck as well. Well, it has its trade-off, so I didn't really realize we had ban someone. That wasn't very nice. That wasn't very nice. I give you props for being an owner operator. Yeah, what I was saying, Luke, is it has its trade-offs, man. It really does. I'll probably go home in a couple weeks, and we'll go from there. But you know, it's got trade-offs. It's fine. Do you guys ever wire up glad hands? No, not normally. I mean, I suppose if it came up, then maybe, but I haven't ever had that issue. They're real good these days, Tom. They work really well these days. Service roads you can park in New York City. Can you? I didn't know that. I wouldn't know. Now I haul beef every week from Texas to New York City. Nice. There you go. That's a good run, Chris. That's a good run. Yeah, absolutely. Good run right there. If you're used to doing New York City, by all means, do it. Yeah, but not for me. Good to see you, Al Nunnery. Good to see you. I wonder if they have Swift vape juice. Like, what would that flavor be? Excuse me. I inhaled that wrong. Now I need a drink again. But I don't even know what the flavor would be if it was Swift vape juice. I don't know. Go truck yourself. I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you? Everybody's always asking how am I, but how are you? That's what I need to know. You seem happy. I'm all right. Yeah, I'm not mad. Yeah, it's not bad over here at all. I'm just hoping that they give me a good load tomorrow. Then I will be very happy with this week. We'll just see how it plays out. Even if I left Tuesday, if it took them till Tuesday to find me a good load, they could still get me a good 1,500-mile load. Send me to Denver. Denver sounds like around 1,500 from way up here. I get in a real full week, and I'm back towards the middle of the country. I'm happy. I'm just hoping we end this week with a bang. That's what I'm hoping for. Hey, Josh, how is she hanging? Good. I don't know who she is, but good. You know, it's going well, man. It's going well. I hate truck stops that make you get 50 gallons of fuel or spend a certain amount to pay for parking. Yeah, I mean, I go back and forth with that. I hate that pilots and Flying J are charging, and TAs and Petros and all that are charging for parking because they have the accounts with the big companies. We're coming through anyways. They're selling plenty of food and all that stuff. And I don't know that I agree with them charging for parking, but the smaller truck stops, I mean, I don't mind paying them, give them some money and, kind of help support their business. It just depends how I'm feeling, honestly. And abuses and bullies his followers. Well, I don't know, Wes Watson, but I've been accused of bullying my viewers too. I don't know why, but I've been accused of that too. Blue Yeti are good microphones. Yeah, it's not bad. I might have went with something different, but I went to my local Best Buy, and this is what they had. So it seems to work out okay, though. There's a few good street parking spots around Chicago and Dallas I know of. Those are good places to know of some good street parking for sure. Absolutely. Wipe my camera off. I think it's just not focusing right now. But did that help? We've got like the weird lighting going on and everything. So maybe it's just not focusing, but it's hard to say. I think it's just not focusing well, if you want my opinion. Blue Yeti crew represent. Absolutely. It's not bad. Hey, man, Prime putting them cameras inside the trucks. Yeah, I did hear that about Prime. A lot of people are up in arms about it over at Prime. I got to be honest, aside from the jokes, I care very little about Prime. Very little about Prime. So, yeah, I heard about it, and that's as much as I gave a fuck about it, if you want me to be honest with you. I just don't care. Anyone know what Swift flatbed division is like? I do not, but maybe someone does. Wicked Spider. No. No, I don't only drive the Northwest. Absolutely not. That's just where I've been. But no, since I've been here, I started in Greer. Is that South Carolina? North Carolina? Where the fuck's Greer at? I don't even remember. But I went up to Pennsylvania. No, I go everywhere, man. I go everywhere. So yeah, looking at where I'm at now, anytime I'm doing a live stream is a really bad way to judge where I operate the truck. Yeah, I'm in Seattle now, but I drive the truck everywhere. I'm an over-the-road driver. How's the new truck owner operator? It's not bad, Harmon. I mean, it's got some quirks like any truck does, but it's good. A thing I need to do when I'm home. Does anyone else do this? I have the auto start stop in here. I don't like it, but I need to start using it for fuel cost reasons. But sometimes when your truck starts, it will reset your inverter, is what I'm trying to say. And that's really frustrating if you've got maybe something you need to keep running all night or what have you, right? Some people got the CPAP machines, things like that. So I actually have a game that runs on my computer at night. And when my truck starts, sometimes it trips my inverter and restarts my internet connection, so my game disconnects. I know that sounds silly. I get it. But I have a battery backup at home, one of those UPS things. I need to get that from the house and hook it up to my inverter. Then I can use my auto start stop more. And maybe I'll get some sort of sound machine, some sort of white noise thing to help me sleep. But I need that. Then I can use my auto start stop more without it turning everything off for that, split second. Other than that, it's got some weird quirks like every truck does, but I like it. I like it. I mean, it's a T680 with the Cummins X15 in it. Fucking can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that. That's a good truck, Yes, life, liberty, and the pursuit of balance. This is in reference to my zero sugar Snapple, I guess. I'm not saying it's a 100% healthy drink. What I'm telling you is it's fucking delicious. That's what I'm telling you. I'm over here vaping. I was a smoker for years, cigarette smoker for years before I started vaping. Chemicals in my body has never been a problem for me, So I like to drink things that are zero sugar because the sugar, I'm not saying that's the only thing that makes us truckers fat, but excessive sugar is part of what makes truckers fat, right? And I'm a trucker and I don't want to get fat. So I do a lot of like zero sugar drinks. Now, am I trying to convince you it's a healthy drink? Not at all. Not at all. I would never do that. But that sugar, that's what gets a lot of guys out here. You end up fucking diabetic and shit. Oh, old son of a bitch Tom needs to go to bed. Old Tom got tired. Good night, Tom. Good night, Tom. I hope you sleep well. I hope it's not the last time, Tom. Come back tomorrow. Let me know you survived the night, okay? Sizzling Trucker. Good to see the best trucker in the world live again. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can you tell the Swift pay by the mile or load? So it's by the mile, Sizzling Trucker. And don't quote me. I don't have it right in front of me, but it's a sliding scale. So your shorter loads pay a little less per mile. I said that backwards. The shorter loads pay a little more per mile because you're anticipating maybe wait time in between that and your next load. It kind of slows you down. Where the longer loads pay at the bottom of the pay scale. And I believe it's $1.15 to $1.35 plus your fuel surcharge. We're not getting rich over here, my friends. I promise you that. But you'd have to verify those numbers, but that's what I think it is. Mike Cook says, what's up, fucknut? Well, nothing. I'm just sitting here. What's up with you? Are you still friends with the guy that helped you get into entertainment trucking? I'm not sure who you're talking about, Brian. Nobody helped me get into it. I had people suggest it to me, and then I applied. There was no one that referred me. Nobody pulled any strings for me, anything like that. So I don't know what you're referring to. I have no idea. Mr. Wilson likes me, though, so that's good. And Reacting to Stuff says, you're goofy as fuck. We like you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, okay, I'm here. Start over. Fuck. Damn it. I don't remember where we were, Real Davis. But you'll just have to start right from here, man. You'll have to start right from here. For a moment, I thought Swift Trucking Company is named after Phil Swift from Flex Seal Products. I've heard that before, Sam. Maybe you're the one that told me that before. And I don't know why. I don't know why you would have thought that. but but you did. Josh Jones says, "Is that a T680 with the desk on the passenger side?" It is. Yeah, the desk is pretty nice, man. It's a feature I found that I use quite often. But yeah, it is. It is. Black Jesus, tone it down, brother. We kicked him out, Telly. But Telly, look at that. Look, you see that little wrench right by your name there? You're a moderator. You're a moderator. All right. Hey, you don't have to like ban people. But if someone's getting crazy, feel free to sit them in the corner, and then I'll sort it out later. Okay? I gave you that because I trust you, Telly. But don't. How about do this though? If you're not sure, don't just straight up ban people. Like, don't straight up block them. But if they're getting like, if you're not sure, if they're crossing a line, throw them in the corner, and I'll deal with it when I get to that comment, and I'll make that decision. But yeah, absolutely. Would you consider dump truck from being OTR? Sure, why not? Yeah, if that's something you're looking at, I don't see why not. If you want to try it, try everything in trucking is what I say. Absolutely. I'm down in Portland heading to Seattle at 2 a.m. Might get a passing look at your truck if I'm lucky. Awesome. Yeah, I got that fucking 1 a.m. appointment. Yeah, hopefully we get out here. Maybe I'll bother the planners tonight. I don't know if it's too early to start bothering the planners, but I'd like to know what I'm doing after that. But you know what? I'll wait. I'm learning all the ways to navigate Swift and how to get people to look at you and pay attention to if you have a load or not. So I'll bother them in the morning after I get unloaded and see what they got. We'll see what's going on. I'll check the load board later tonight too. I wanted to check it now, but you might see me. Yeah, you might see me. Fu Man Poo's having a day. He's having a day up there. Wicked Spider says, "Hi, Josh." Hello, Wicked Spider. So I have a 42-page rap sheet for GTA. Will any company besides Western Express hire me? If it's just in GTA, then I think you'll be okay. Then I'll be okay. Black Jesus, you sound pressed. Black Jesus needs to go. Yep, we got rid of him. You know, nature of the beast, ladies and gentlemen. You just over here minding your business, hanging out with your homies, and someone tries to ruin your day. And then they fail, and then they make another account, and they come back, and they do the same bullshit over and over again. There's guys out there that probably have like 30, 40 accounts just to try to come mess with my live streams. I like to push the little button, send them on their way, and then they go, fuck, now I got to make a new damn account. That sucks. So that's rough for them. Use the wrench and show Black Jesus the door. Absolutely, Lady Boomer. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I trust anybody that I gave that wrench to. But like I said, if you have moderator and you're not sure, don't block them, because people do come here and like joke with me, and sometimes they go a little rough, but go a little hard. Let's say, not go a little rough because that sounds sexual, but they go a little hard. But I know that person and I know where they're coming from because of the banter I've had with them. So they might just be fucking around. So if you're not sure, don't ban anyone, but just throw them in a timeout and then I can handle it if you don't mind. If you don't mind. I didn't mean to say they go rough. That's crazy. That's crazy. The Alani Casino in La Center, Washington, maybe 8 minutes from my house. Yeah, I don't know if that's the one we were talking about. If they brought back their truck parking or if it was a different one. I'm not really sure. This guy raps. I sure do. I'm not faster than Eminem, that's for sure, but I'm definitely faster than Jay-Z. I would say I could probably rap faster than Jay-Z, which is good. I mean, he made a lot of money off of his very slow rapping. So, yeah, I think I could do it. Absolutely. How long does it typically take a new driver to be comfortable backing up those rigs? I don't know if there's like a certain amount of time, Steven. Some people get it right away, honestly, and don't really struggle with it. And then other people, it takes a while, you know. Taking a while is okay, as long as you're not backing into shit out here. Take all the time you need. But some people, it takes a little longer, honestly, and that's just kind of how it is. Passing the Pioneer Villa in Oregon now. I stopped there a few days ago because they've been running me up and down I-5 quite a bit. I guess that's just kind of where I'm at right now. Whatever, it's fine. But I stopped there a few days ago, parked pretty early, and went in there and I had me a steak, a baked potato, a salad. I like the Pioneer Villa. I do. It's a good place. That little bar they got in the corner, I like it a lot over there. And I've stayed in the motel room plenty of times. They got a motel that right there too. They're not the nicest rooms in the world, but they're cheap. And if you're like, it's a all-in-one place to do a reset. Pioneer Villa needs to start paying me some fucking money is what needs to happen. All in one place to do a good reset, though. You got a motel if you want to get out of the truck. You know, you got the 2 restaurants. You know, you can go in the one restaurant, eat some good breakfast. At the end of the night, you go over to the bar and get fucking hammered if you want to, and go just walk right back to your motel room. Excellent place to do a reset. Pioneer Villa, one of the best places I found to do a reset. Everything's there. Everything's there. Fuck that guy. There you go. Absolutely. Vanilla blueberry. Oh, is that what? Oh, that would be the flavor of a Swift vape. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Great work for sure. Appreciate you. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Telly's a badass. Telly's a badass. Telly's been around for a long time. Even over on the old channel. I used to have the Discord. I will probably never participate in a Discord again. If let's say this channel blows up and somebody says, hey, dude, I think we should open a Discord, have at it. You guys do Discord. I won't probably do it again myself. I say that now, but then I might when we decide to do one in the future. But me and Telly used to talk quite a bit on my Discord back in the day. Telly's a good dude, a really good dude. Y'all should learn to love Telly. He's a good guy. Old shutdown Kmart's can be parking lots or parking places if the lot isn't barricaded. I've heard that, Luke. I've heard that. I've heard people say that that's a thing. I don't know where a lot of old abandoned Kmart's are. I think a lot of them have probably been torn down and replaced by now. But yeah, I have heard that though. Bob says, hi to TGT. I hope you have been well. I have been, Bob. I've been very good. I'm starting to like stare at my phone because I'm like, well, are they going to send me a load? It's fine. It's fine. Like I said, I'm learning my way around Swift and how to deal with things. Sorry, my camera is way out of focus now. It's this lighting. It's the lighting for whoever said I need to clear it earlier because I moved up closer on it and it just wouldn't focus. So sorry about that. This is just how it's going to look today. Kind of the thing with being in a truck. You don't always get the best lighting situation. But what was I saying? I'm learning how to navigate everything with Swift. Like one of their big things is setting your PTA, right, when you're going to be available after the next load. And I found the macro to basically message the load planners. Yeah, we have a macro to just message the load planners directly. You don't even have to worry about your dispatcher. Just I did it a couple days ago to test it out. I was doing a live unload, which we have sometimes, some live unloads. I'll try to get this to focus. We'll see. We'll see. But we have some live unloads, and every once in a while, live loads, live unloads. While I was on the dock, though, I messaged the planner and said, hey, I'm looking for my next load. And they said, hey, the freight's kind of light in that market, but let me look. Let me see what I can do. And I ended up not reloading till the next day, but within a half hour, they had sent me a new load. So I'm learning my way around how to get people on it and get them to get me loaded. Tomorrow, I might say, hey, I'm looking for a load. You got anything about 1,500 miles for me? And see what they come back with. Because if I can hit that 1,500 this week, it's a good week. I'm real happy with it. So I noticed I'm doing a lot of Donald Trump-esque hand waving today. Is that a new thing that I started doing? Has anyone else noticed that? I'm doing a lot of this today. I'm fucking losing it. I'm losing it, my friends. Denver for Swift is really dead coming out. I disagree. I disagree, Saturn. What I noticed, here's how Denver works, Saturn. Here's how Denver works. You can get into Denver, and there's only one fucking way out of Denver most of the time, all right? And you know what that way out is? I'm going to give people like a few seconds because you might see the answer start popping up in the comments. So there's one way to get out of Denver, surefire way every time. So I'm stalling. I won't see the comments for a few minutes because I'm not down there. But people should be probably typing in the way to get out of Denver. I'm not sure. Give it a few seconds. Okay, the answer is beer loads. You can always find a beer load out of Denver. Maybe you have to wait a little while for it. Maybe you got to live load it. But between Coors, I think Coors is the one up in Golden, and then you got Budweiser, Anheuser, whatever, up north in Fort Collins, you're always going to find a beer load out of Denver. Always. And that's basically what saves Denver. for people getting out. You'll find a beer load. You might find Purina. There's a lot of Purina loads going out of there. And I don't know what else, but beer loads, man, that's where it's at. Now, the bad thing about beer loads as an owner-operator, well, as everyone, let's face it, as everyone, beer loads are heavy, right? So if you're heading west, get ready to crawl over the fucking mountains for the next 2 fucking days, right? Headed east, sure, no problem. But beer will always get you out of Denver. Absolutely. Absolutely. Where are you in Washington? I am specifically in, well, I guess our terminal's not necessarily Seattle. It's in the Seattle area. I mean, the specific town I'm in, what is our terminal considered to be in? Sumner? Are we considered Sumner? Sumner? But anyways, I'm in the Seattle area at the Swift terminal. That's where I'm at. Having tacos for supper. There you go. I could go for some tacos. Where are you? What state? Yeah, still still up here in Washington. How is the Swift phone app? I like it, dude. I think it's very nice. You can do all your macros from it. The portals, the owner operator portal, the whatever portal. Oh, hey, thank you. We got a super chat. Thank you, Eric R, for that super chat. $5. $5 is about 10% of my paycheck this week. Keep up the videos. Love the content. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that, man. I will definitely keep up the content. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, the Swift phone app is nice. I enjoy it. I think it works out really well. I use the tablet for my logs and everything else, and my DVIR. And everything else is done on the phone app. It's nice. I love companies that use phone apps because if you're on home time, if they don't have a phone app, you can call them and say, hey, have you assigned me a load? Or you can go wait in your fucking truck till they assign you a load. Phone apps are where it's at, man. That's where it's at. Because then, like, is it time to leave the house or not? I love it. What states has Swift ran you in? Fuck, most of them already. I mean, my God, we went through South Carolina up to Pennsylvania, and all the way across to the West Coast. I mean, we've ran our asses off already. We've been through a lot of states. Petro and Kingman stuff sucks. They charge for water $2.59, like just a glass of water. Yeah. Everybody's charging for everything these days, aren't they? I hear you. If you do flatbed out of Indiana, it's good. Always decent pay and fairly consistent. There you go. Oh yeah, FBI. We got an old dog too, and I'm hardly ever home. But she's I don't know if it's getting time to put her down or not. She's old. We've had her for a long time. She's her normal happy self all the time still. Pretty there in the head, but she has lost control of her bladder. Like apparently she just pisses everywhere. And I don't know. I read something that once they lose control of their bladder, it's time to just put their asses down. But at the same time, everything else about her is just normal. But she's an old lady, so I don't know, man. I'm not really sure. Elvis, what's going on? Good to see you. Kingman sucks. I live in Bullhead. It's not any cheaper. Yeah, yeah, Kingman's just kind of whatever. It's just a dry fucking town in the middle of the desert. I don't have many opinions on Kingman, if I'm being honest with you. You are a positive image for Prime. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. I am a positive image for Prime, for sure. You don't have to give numbers, but is the money better at Swift versus WFX? It's all going to be the same, if I'm being honest with you, Trucking with Mike. The market is what it is. Companies are paying what they're paying. It's all going to be the same, brother, if I'm being honest with you. The only thing what I enjoy more about Swift is just we have more drop and hook, which saves us a lot of time, which could translate to more money. But Western Flyer, on their refrigerated side, they micromanage the shit out of you to the point that I feel like I got PTSD now. if I decide I'm tired still and I want to sleep in here at Swift, it makes me really anxious because I'm like, fuck, they're going to call me. And then I end up not getting any extra sleep at all. Swift doesn't call me at all, guys. They don't call me fucking at all for nothing. And I love it. Like they assign me a load and they just assume I'm going to go do the fucking thing. They assume if there's a problem, I'll let them know. I love it. I love not being micromanaged. That's the biggest benefit so far. Josh, I don't think your lens is dirty. Yeah, I think it's probably, yeah, that might be it. Absolutely, Leatherman. And I mean, I could fix it, but then I got to stand up. Sometimes we just don't get the right lighting when we do these live streams. The one I did in Denver, I basically did in the dark. So that's kind of how these go, unfortunately. Can you get an APU on the new truck you got, Josh? I don't know about that, Rogue in Disguise. It may be like a lot of trucking companies when you lease the truck. Sure, you can get an APU. I don't know what you plan to do with it if you turn the truck in type of deal, you know. If the company, I don't know if Swift puts on APUs for you if you ask. And then they charge you extra for it. I don't know anything about that, but it may be an option. I just haven't asked. Does PACCAR make really shitty engines? I'm not the engine guy. I've just not heard great things myself. I've heard not great things myself. But this has the Cummins, so I don't care what PACCAR's doing. Am I misremembering, or did you like old computer RPGs? Yeah. The game I was talking about earlier, that I let run at night because basically it plays itself now, is a very, very old MMO RPG called Lineage 2. It's 20 years old now, and I've been playing it off and on for that 20 years. And that's the one I let play at night, and I get mad when my internet gets interrupted. So, yeah, I don't expect anyone to come play it with me or anything. I just kind of enjoy doing my thing on there. But yeah, that's the one I fuck around with right now. I bought a T682. There, Trucker Dave in Red. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Always good to see you. You bought a T680. I need to go over and check on your channel, which I haven't done. I apologize. I meant to do that after you came into the last live stream. But I'll go check out what you got going on, Trucker Dave in Red. And if you guys don't know Trucker Dave in Red, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. So definitely check out his channel for sure. Do you run a CB? I don't. Oh, you asked if it was me and no response. Then it might have been me. Because I don't run a CB. But yeah, you might have seen me. It depends where you were. I've been basically I-5 for the last week, and what do they call it? US 99 over there. Well, 99 runs all the way up the West Coast too, I think. I think it's 99. I've been doing a lot of those things lately, down around Modesto and Fresno and stuff like that. And then, of course, the I-5 stuff. So if you've been in that area in the last week, decent chance it was me, Luke. Decent chance. Godspeed, Tom. Yeah, hope you don't die in his sleep. Do you make money from your YouTube content videos? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, that's kind of the goal, I think, for a lot of content creators that take it seriously. So yeah, we make a little bit around here. Obviously I want to keep growing and see what we can do, but yeah, there's some money in it. Yes sir, that's a good truck engine combo. Exactly. For their truck, but lease purchase guys that do say they ain't owner because they are paying for their truck. Yeah, isn't that weird? I mean, I understand the difference between a lease operator and an owner operator. I get it. But yeah, when it comes down to it, you're making the payment on the truck, right? You're making the payment. Sounds good to me. And really, I like Swift's approach to everything. They legit treat you like an owner operator. They don't treat you like a lease operator by any means. I like Swift's approach. So yeah, either way, you're paying the payment. I got a new Cobra 25 LTD waiting for you. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Fu Manpu again. Arthur Allen Davis was almost certainly the Zodiac killer. And Erin is here rubbing her chin, I think. What expression is Erin making? What is Erin pondering? Who knows? Anyways, my friends, I've done it again. I have made it to an hour here on the live stream. So, as always, I got to go to bed early anyway. So I'm going to walk in and see if they got any food in this terminal and a gym. Does anybody know if they have a gym in this terminal? I'm going to go lift some weights maybe and get real strong and all that. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to go to bed. But it's been nice hanging out with you guys for an hour. I always appreciate it. That's it. That's the fucking stream. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. And we'll see you guys next time now. Bye, everybody. Oh, fuck. I thought I ended the stream. I'm over here fucking around. Bye.